Shalom. Shalom, shalom. This is Arya Ben Yasharallah, dying in the Lions Den camp. First and foremost, I want to give our praise, honor, and glory to the Father, and to the Son, and the Paleo Hebrew tongue. Call Halayim La, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahushai Bahasham Ha, Racha Kodash Ma'amath. A double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well. A double honor to my elder apostle as well, dying in the Lions Den camp, Aharwan Ben Yasharallah. And a sincere Tawada to the Akim, the Akwathim, and the Bunyim, the brothers, the sisters, and the children who are pushing the truth and believe with sincerity, the water and shalom. This is just a this is a quick lesson. I recently saw I forget who did the lesson. You know what, I'm lying. GMS South Carolina. He did a lesson on damn, what's the man name? Pink lip dude. Pink lip. Goddamn, one body. I don't think they call themselves one body in Yahweh Shah no more. They just call themselves one body. But he was going into how the chariots, the so-called UFOs, aren't real, pretty much, and how the chariots weren't what we say they are. You know, not what we say they are, but what they are. What the Lord revealed unto us, what they are. So, this is a quick few verses. This is Exodus chapter 13, verse 21, and this is, you know, Exodus, us the Israelites coming out of Egypt. It says, "And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of a cloud to lead them the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light to go by day and night." Khan, and in the one body dude, he was talking about how they weren't, you know, ships. They aren't ships. The chariots of the Lord aren't ships. All right, they're just angels. Simply put, angels. All right, that's not the case. All right, yes, the angels can move about like that, but they have vehicles that they ride upon and in. All right, and right here is an instance of how they helped us, of how Yahweh Bashem Yahushai used them to help us. All right, and at the same time, in the same way that they led us out of ancient Egypt, they're also going to lead us out of this modern day current Egypt. All right. So verse 22, "He took not away the pillar of the cloud by day, nor the pillar of fire by night from before the people." Right. And the Lord's not going to take it away from before us. All right. Well, we're going to actually go up into them even more so. All right. So it's a beautiful thing that it's the beautiful timing of how the government just released a second UAP file. You know, just the timing of everything, and the elder Harwan Banyasharallah of this camp, he just did a lesson on it about how I think it was in somewhere in the Middle East in 2013, they caught one on camera, and the illumination of it, you know. This is my next scripture, 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 15, and this is going into an account of when Elijah, well, it's like, Elisha, Elisha. I'm just gonna read. Whoa, what the fuck? Salakia. Okay. Chapter 6, verse 15. It says, "And when the servant of the man of Yahweh was risen early and gone forth, behold, a host compassed the city, both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, Alas, my master, how shall we do? And he answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them." And we have to remember that no matter what predicament, no matter how tumultuous, no matter how calm it is, there's always going to be more around us that we can't see that are with us. All right. Because Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you know, when you serve him truthfully and sincerely, he's going to have angels encamped around you. All right. Verse 16, "And he answered, Fear not, For they that be with us are more than they that be with them. We always have to keep that in mind. Verse 17, and Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw. And behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. Right. So there was, and horses is a terminology for power and chariots. All right. Now in the Christian, what's the name? Mythology. I don't say mythology, but doctrine. You know, they'll have like a rideable man's chariot and then a horse on fire. But really, a horse is representative of power, and a chariot is the vehicle in which you would ride it. You would ride in. All right. So they saw power and they saw vehicles. All right. So I go to 18. Blah. Verse 18, and when they came down to him, Elisha prayed unto the Lord and said, smite this people, I pray thee, with blindness. And he smote them with blindness according to the word of Elisha. The dude in one body, he was making it seem as if the chariots of the Lord were like some, you know, it's a hyperbole. It's all spiritual. It's nothing that's real. But right here, they really smote the men with blindness. All right, according to the word of Elisha. So when we find ourselves in a predicament, you know, in these upcoming times dealing with Esau and his wrath, all right, we have to remember, always keep in mind that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is for us, as long as, you know, we are for him, and he's going to have angels encamped around us. What's the scripture? And ye shall not dash your foot against a stone. All right, the angel, he's going to give angels charge over us. All right. And that's all. And this is all due to the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. These, what they call UFOs and UAPs are really the vehicles of the Lord. All right. They are really the vehicles of the Lord, you know. All right. They don't have lizard people in them. They don't have, green aliens in them. They don't have gray aliens in them. You know, it's not some squids or nothing like that. They are creatures that look like men, all right, but they have spiritual powers, all right, angels, messengers of the Lord, of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Let me get my last scripture. I don't want to make this too long. Just a short lesson, but a long spiritual hydration, pretty much. 1:7. And this is the revelation, the Salakia. This is the vision that John the Revelator had. Behold, Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of men. It's like, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, Amen. Right. So when Yahushua, the Messiah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, when he comes back, he's going to come with clouds, and those clouds are the chariots of the Lord. Every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him. Right. Those Roman centurions or guards, you know, whatever they were, those Roman men who pierced the Lord, they're gonna realize, they're gonna remember that. They're gonna remember that. They're gonna remember, and they're gonna wake up to shame, the way the scripture said, you know. So the chariots of the Lord are real. You know, if you're if you're listening to this video and you never heard, or it's like, if you listen to this video and you know, you look up into the sky and you see a star move, that wasn't a star, that was a vehicle of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You can see the difference between a chariot and a plane in the sky, because a plane will have a flashing light, but a chariot will just look like a star moving. But you know, pretty soon everybody's going to see the majesty of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So I pray, hope that this lesson was edifying. Shalom.